Theme parks are supposed to be a wholesome and good time for families to get together and enjoy themselves and be whisked away into magical lands and get away from the real world, I guess you could say. But as of late, it seems what has kind of become the norm are adults fighting in theme parks, and sometimes it can get really ugly. Well, there was a fight in Epcot that got caught on video a few weeks ago, and now we have a police report that goes into what happened here. And we're going to take a look at that here from WWNT today. So, hi, I'm Jared with Capture the Magic. And the headline here is Police Report Reveals Story of the Shirtless Stanchion Swinging Guests Who Violently Attacked Epcot Cast Members. It's like we said a few weeks ago, there was video of this, but there were two shirtless men, which not always, that's always a great sign in a theme park that wore. And there's some people said the guys punched an older lady cast member. The one holding the pole pulled it out from the ground and started swinging it around and yelling and coming towards the crowd. So this was a few weeks ago. This was caught. See, people filmed it. It was on social media. But we have some more details now. So it says a man charged at a Walt Disney World cast member on his scooter during a bizarre fight that led to punches and shirts flying and several family members getting arrested. Raymond Wong was described as the man on the scooter who had signs of impairment of alcohol and or drugs, an Orange County Sheriff's arrest report said about the June 16th incident. Raymond, 46, of Lake Wales, was with a group of 8 trying to go into Space 220 restaurant when the host went to get her manager. During this exchange, a white male in the group put a cell phone in her face within 6 inches and started to film her. The action caused her to feel uncomfortable, rightly so, and moved the phone away from her face, the arrest report said. The heavyset male in the ECV chair, identified as Raymond, charged at the host like a football player and hit her with his hand. The Orange County Sheriff's arrest report said. The host fell back on the ground and then she radioed for help. She was scared she was going to get attacked again because Raymond Wong threatened to kill her, the report said. That is, I would say I would be worried about that too. The host's co-worker came over to help. Raymond hit him in the cheek and got in his face, the arrest report said. Then Raymond's son, Ru Wong, jumped into the ruckus. 24-year-old Wong punched a manager. The arrest report said both Raymond and Ru took off their shirts, as one does. Then Raymond grabbed a metal pole and swung it around so nobody could come near him. Multiple Orange Sheriff's deputies responded to the scene, and the Wongs were put into the deputies' cars. And then here is some footage of this looks like as they're being arrested, and very classy as we can see there. Both men were shirtless during the arrest and appeared to be shirtless in their official mugshots. One of their family members, Ryan Cannon, insisted on riding in the sheriff's patrol car. Doesn't go like that. I advised him multiple times he could not ride in my car. He appeared to be under the influence of something and was not understanding my orders, the arrest report said. Shortly after I walked away and advised him one more time to stay away from my car while I was standing at the back of my patrol car and speaking to other deputies, we watched the defendant, Ryan Barclay Cannon, walk up to the rear passenger door of my patrol car. He looked around and then reached for the door handle of where defendant Wong was in custody. My patrol car was locked, therefore he was not successful in making entry. He was then secured and placed under arrest into a separate patrol car. I would say that's probably what you should do. I did not interview him and did not read him Miranda. He made it clear many times that he wanted to be in my car, even though I told him he couldn't. At this point, there was nothing to discuss. Cannon, 36, of Cape Coral, was arrested for resisting an officer without violence. Ru Wong of Lake Wales is charged with misdemeanor battery, while his dad Raymond is charged with assault and battery, which are also misdemeanors. Both men pleaded not guilty earlier this month, according to the Orange Circuit Court records. And this comes, there's a few weeks ago, there was another incident, and this comes after over at Aquatica, which is SeaWorld's water park. This is over here on Orlando Theme Park Zone on Twitter, or X, what do you want to call it? A major fight broke out to the point where they had to shut down the water park for the entire day. This happened like midday, and they shut it down. Multiple other fights broke out. There was, I don't even know how many were arrested or a lot of the details, but it was a major fight. And the major fight there that not a good look. Not a good look. Yeah, so that's happened with this one. And again, there's been multiple of these. There's been multiple fights at Magic Kingdom. There was a famous one last year, I think, at the front where people were taking pictures. A fight broke out, again, amongst adults. There was a major one out in Disneyland a couple of years ago that was between a family that broke out. So unfortunately, this is becoming more of a common thing. I don't like seeing it. Obviously, this is not something that obviously belongs in any theme parks. I've actually almost seen one happen. I was in an Animal Kingdom one time, and a guy in a scooter popped up out of his scooter, which that was shocking. And then almost fights broke out amongst at least it was like two or three groups of people there. If you can't handle your alcohol, don't drink it. Be responsible. But honestly, saying these things, the people are going to do these things are going to do these things. But it's always one of those things too. Keep your head on a swivel, even when you're at a theme park. Don't let your guard down too much. Nothing bad happened to any guests, it seems, during this incident. But at the same time, people that are willing to punch and push cast members are probably willing to do that to other guests in theme parks. So it's never a bad idea to keep your head on a swivel, look for people that are acting, iffy. Now, what is interesting about this is Disney, there's supposedly and reportedly always undercover police officers at Disney World. So it's unknown as to like if they were any that day or where they were at. I don't know how long this happened. It seemed like there was from the pictures and video we've seen of this, it seems like there was a good amount of time that passed between this assault that happened to the cast members and by the time the cops came in and arrested them. Because they're standing, you can see in the picture right here, they're standing outside holding the metal pole and for a long period of time before anybody comes over there. So don't also think that someone's just always going to be there to save the day. That's not always the case. It's if it's me and I'm with my kids, I'm just getting them out of there. I don't think it's a good idea for anybody to be a hero necessarily in that situation. But take care of yourself, keep your head on a swivel, and just chill out. If you're one of these people that gets hit, you're in a theme park, just chill out a little bit. Let's not get in fights in theme parks. Unfortunately, these things have become common, so we don't want these things to happen. So keep your head on a swivel, and let's all just try and enjoy ourselves in theme parks, I suppose. But that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. And as we do lots of Disney World, Epic Universe, Universal Studios, and pop culture news right here. Let us know in the comments if you've ever seen anything like this happen in theme parks. And what do you think's causing all these fights to break out even more? But it's wild. Anyways, until next time, we will see you in the parks.